Hello people, what's shaking? It's Tume here again and already with another discussion video, and this time it's going to be very exciting. And first of all, I'd like to note again that I'm doing a single voice clip once again just to save some time editing, because it's a lot of work trying to compile all those clips and trimming them, but this time I'm just doing a single voice clip once again, so I think I'm gonna do that from now on. But anyway, so first of all, I'm moving to a new house. Yes, so expect me to move in the next few months, like very soon. So that's pretty exciting. I've seen images of the house and it's very cool. So I'm very excited to move there and live there from now on. But that's about it about my house. Of course, I'm not gonna share too much information like the address, but just saying. And secondly, I'm going to update my playseat to a gamebot, like my sim racing seat, which is currently this. I'm upgrading to this. I just ordered it with a signature option, which is Tume K. So that's a little bit of deluxe. So very excited to have that too. My playseat's okay. It wasn't terrible at all. It was very good to have, but it's got some faulty welding on the wheel stand, so I've always driven with the wheel a little askew, so it was pretty awkward. And then I also thought, playseat's a very cheap choice, a great seat to begin with. So now I'm upgrading to a little better gamebot, which should be very sturdy, very firm, very reliable. So really looking forward to that. And apart from the house and the new seat, I also ordered a new capture card, because I think it's time I moved on from that Roxio. Roxio wasn't that bad, but it had no support for OBS, so I couldn't ever have the direct source for it, so I always had to do a window capture of its preview window, and that also means I was never able to utilize its full potential. Its quality wasn't that bad, but I never got to use it because of that preview window, which is just a preview, so it isn't in a very good quality. But yeah, so this time I ordered an Elgato, whatever it is, Game Capture HD, so that's what I will use from now on. And fortunately, the cable that comes with it, the PS3 one, it can go with PS2 as well, because they're, the source is the exact same, like the cable cord, so that will work with PS2 as well. And on a side note, I'm gonna be completing my driving license shortly. I mean, I already got the license, but I've only gone through the first phase of the whole, well, whatever it is, so I'm going to the second phase, so I can complete my license finally, so I don't have to deal with that driving school anymore. Well, I can't think of anything else really. Oh, except that I can mention about the GT2 80% race we had. It went pretty well for first, and even though my start was absolutely terrible with those licenses, I was 10 minutes behind my world record pace, but obviously I wasn't expecting to be on that pace, but I was still very much off because I got so nervous on the licenses. I was 10 minutes behind, but then I just kept it consistent and was 10 minutes behind in the end as well. So the time was 2:47 and I won the race somehow. The others were like one race behind, in-game race. When I was done with midfield the last race, the others began that race. So yeah, it was a pretty successful first race, not only for GT2 but for myself as well. So very pleased how it turned out. It was an awesome event. I want to do it again with those guys someday again. And yeah, one thing I forgot to mention in the previous video was that well, actually I think I mentioned it, the aspect ratio, because Roxio stretched the original image in the preview window, so I had to stretch it to 4:3 ratio because it was in widescreen, stretched. It shouldn't be, so I did. Lately did that, but now I don't think I have to deal with that anymore, since I am moving to the new captured card. So I think it will put it in 4:3 by default, but if it doesn't, I just have to simply stretch it to 4:3 again. But anyway, I think that's all the news I have. And like I've mentioned many times before, I'm getting a new PC, and hopefully that's soon, because at the moment I can't really stream, as I mostly do console stuff, because my PC is weak, so the console is the only one I can rely on in terms of streaming. But now Roxio, most likely Roxio has caused 5 episodes blue screens of deaths. So that's been very unfortunate, so it's not really reliable anymore. So now I'm on a break from streaming, so until I get the new PC and obviously capture card. And when I do, I will finally do some sim racing videos and streams. Well, I did do Dirt Rally earlier, but the quality was absolutely horrendous, 720p only at 1000 kb there per second. So and I had to crank all the settings in game down to the minimum, so it was absolutely terrible, but it was the only thing I could do to avoid lag, both for the stream and myself, playing it. But hopefully with the PC upgrade I can play with full graphics and stream in great quality as well. So yeah, stay tuned. Hopefully things will get better from here. I'll see you later.